Yes, and I welcome all those of you who are newcomers to our workshop. My name is Müller. I'm the coordinator of KEESA, that is the Apartheid Death and Reparations Campaign. Our organization was formed in 1998 in connection with the death question in South Africa, and we were dealing with the unfinished business of Switzerland towards South Africa, looking at the long history of support for the apartheid system that Swiss business and government have provided. And it's in that context that we became active in looking at this past, but also looking at the present relations between Switzerland and South Africa. I wanted to remind you that, like right now, it's 20 years since the TRC report has been handed to the South African government with recommendations how to deal with the victims and survivors of apartheid plus human rights violations. And as you all know, not much has happened following these recommendations. In the last 5 years, we have initiated these conferences, like the one we have today on the extractive industry. We have organized this in cooperation with partners. A very important partner is the Center for African Studies, represented by Fight Art, with Solifonds, who is represented by URS, and Afrika-Komitee. We have the support of a number of NGOs, secular and faith-based NGOs, who are also represented today. I mentioned the Catholic Lenten Fund, Terre des Hommes Schweiz, Comundo, the Swiss Zimbabwe Friendship Association, and the Protestant Church of Bern, who all support our activities and in various ways cooperate with our small campaign. I've said it already, it's the 5th conference, and this one has 2 special features. It's the first time that we have a majority of women presenters. With the first time when we did a conference on mining, this time is a bit different. But the majority of the presenters are women, I insist on that. The first conference we organized on mining, we didn't find a woman. We thought, okay, that's because mining is a men thing. And only when we got deeper into it did we realize we will hear Caroline speaking about women on mines. So women are clearly also affected through mining and the extractive industry. The other new feature is that for each issue that is mentioned with regard to Southern Africa, we have a respondent from the Swiss side, looking at what can we here in Switzerland do to address the problems raised. So that should facilitate a discussion between NGOs in Switzerland and NGOs and activists in South Africa. And this is also the intention of having these conferences. It's not an activist conference and it's not an academic conference. It's something that brings these 2 fields of activity together. And the intention is to create a network of people and organizations and institutions that can have an impact. And impact has already been achieved. I wanted to mention this. It was 2012 when we had the first conference on mining. We had invited Bishop Seoka, who was talking about the Marikana massacre and his role in that. And Müller and Jakob, who have not yet arrived, were present at that conference, and they then decided to take the issue up, finding out that BASF in Germany was the main importer of platinum, and they organized for Bishop Seoka and other representatives from the mines to go to the AGM of BASF and claim reparations. And this is an ongoing process which will be continued this year to hold companies responsible for what they are doing in the south. And BASF, by importing the platinum and claiming that they have full responsibility for the whole production chain, they cannot say that's not of none of our business if things like marijuana happen. So this is the first small impact that came out of this conference. And I would like to mention the fact that we normally have a number of students who attend the conference. Some of them have found internships with NGOs in South Africa or in Switzerland following this conference, and have created a sustainable interest in issues dealing with Southern Africa. I have a few organizational points to mention. We have reserved in the theatre, the canteen of the Basel theatre, we can go and have lunch there together. We just go and lock up here. And in the evening, we will show a documentary called Shawbreak in the Neues Kino. And we have also reserved a place where we can have a small supper before going to the cinema. And the documentary will be followed by a discussion with Nantle. Where is she? Okay. Who is one of the main protagonists of the film and who is with us today. So these were my few introductory words. I would like to hand over to us now for the first panel. Thank you very much.